Hey friend, it's Lucky here and welcome to the third HTML tutorial. In this tutorial, we will set up our coding environment and print a name on the screen. Alright guys, first of all, let us create a new folder here on the desktop. I am going to name this folder HTML Crash Course. Inside this folder, I am going to create an HTML file. Right click, go to New and go to Text Documents. Then save as index.html. Remove the .txt extension at the back. Click Enter and click on Yes. Now I want to highlight something here. This might not work on majority of computers due to some settings that we are set to default. But I'm going to show you what you are going to do if this doesn't work on your computer. Click on View here. Then click on Options. Click on Change Folder and Search Options. Then you will see this screen. Click on View and scroll to where they say Hide Extension for Known File Types. It is checked by default and I want you to uncheck it. Click on Apply and click on OK. Once you have done that, then you can be able to create an HTML file inside your folder. Alright guys, next is to open our text editor which we just downloaded. Go to your File Explorer, go to Downloads. You will see the folder we created, Visual Studio Code. Double click on it and right here you see our Visual Studio Code file. I want you to drag this file and drop it on your taskbar so that when next you want to open Visual Studio Code, you won't have to come to the downloads to open it. Alright, once you have done that, click on the Visual Studio Code icon to open it. Alright, now you see the welcome message here. Remove it and we are going to upload our project to Visual Studio Code here. And to do that, click on File, click on Open Folder. Remember we saved our folder at Desktop. Now click on Desktop and you will see the folder we saved, HTML Crash Course. Click on the folder and click on Select Folder. Right now we have opened our folder at Visual Studio Code. You see the index file, click on it. Alright, now we want to run our HTML code. So how do we do that? There are two ways to do this. The first way is to open your folder and double click on the index.html file. You can see here it's showing blank due to we have not added anything in the file. You can run your code using Chrome or Firefox. That is the two browsers I advise you should have on your computer. Now, another way of running your code is using Visual Studio Live Server. It's an extension that you will access in Visual Studio Code. Now, go to Extension Manager, then search for Live Server. You will see it up here. Then install it. You can see it's written uninstall because I've already installed it on my Visual Studio Code. Alright, then click on Install and you will have Live Server in your Visual Studio Code. Now, how do you use Live Server to run your code? Right click at the background here. You will see Open with Live Server. And it's going to open with your Chrome browser or any default browser you have on your computer. One thing about Live Server is it automatically reloads your web page once you make any changes in your code. Alright then, we have set up our coding environment. Now it's time for us to start the main thing. Now, remember in the first lesson when I talked about the structure of an HTML page. So that is the first thing we are going to do right now. All right, now you can see the structure of an HTML page. As I said before, let's add a title to our web page here. We can name our title My First Web Page. All right, now let's run this. Now we have to save and go to the browser, and now you see the title that says My First Web Page. The spaces you see here at the back of these tags doesn't really do anything. You can remove them and your code will still run fine. Those spaces are there to make our code more easy to understand. Alright then, let's add something to the main body of the page. Let us use the head 1 example right here, and we are going to write hello world. Now go on and save it and open it in the browser. Now you see hello world. Congratulations, you just created your first web page.